Test one, two, test one, two. I am Juanki and welcome to my world. Oh my goodness, it's been a minute. It's been such a minute. I'm not like I'm no longer used to hearing myself. I don't know if it's the allergies or I feel like I cannot like I'm not really sounding like I usually sound. But Naris21 says the sound is good, so let's keep on going. I hope you are doing fabulous on this summery Sunday. It is hot in New York City. It's about 70 something degrees. It is sticky. It is wet and dry at the same time. It smells. It's heat. It's like sweat. It's just very disgusting. Okay. Oh, yeah. Which means the sun does not go down for a while. So, but I'm able to do my lighting because I got the technology and shit. But it really is like light in this room right now. I'm just saturating the colors a little bit. I'm closing the iris and the whole nine. But it's like really, really sunny up in here. All right. So anyway, I hope you're doing good. How are you, Naris21? If you have stumbled upon my channel, I am Juanki and welcome to my world. It's a cornucopia of stuff. Okay, I have been very busy, Naris21. I've been outside of these streets because, as you see in my picture, I was getting my education. Drop a bomb on that. Yes, I've been working on some recertifications for some certifications that I have, and so I've been I dove into the whole thing, but I see the light at the end of the tunnel, so I'm good. I just think Naris21 education is very important. Just like the minute you stop learning, it's the moment you stop growing, and to me, the moment that you are out of it. You are out of it, in the words of New York, Flavor of Love. You should always be learning, and it's not, you don't have to go to like an institution to get yourself with a online course, get yourself like adult education. I mean like learning, not like prostitution, but like adult education courses. Like you should just always be doing something, and so that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to just keep up, Up in here, there's people that have 6 and 7 degrees and, have the luxury of driving Ubers and stuff. So, how come I can't just have 9 or 10 degrees and, be successful as well? Drop a bomb on that. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, I've been just like completely swamped with that. And, the most difficult chapters are done, so and the testing is done, so now I can like relax and start to finally enjoy my summer. Naris21, I know last time I was here I said that the economy and everything that's going on, and I was gonna dial back and scale back on our trips and stuff like that. We have one international trip later this fall, but I was like, I think we should just hold in the summer. And Naris21, who the fuck was I kidding? Drop a bomb on that. Who the F was I kidding? Here I am now, perusing to see what island vacation Incredible Hulk and I can jump on, because we are just tired. We're tired of working. We're tired of the news and everything that's going on, and the tariffs and the executive orders and the Supreme Court justices and the local governments, and I just need to unplug and decompress. So I'm aiming to go somewhere soon. I just haven't narrowed it down. Like I'm a little bit like over this side of the world. And unfortunately, I don't know. For me, I think I haven't seen otherwise. But I don't think there's like in Europe, like beaches and stuff. Like I don't think they do the resorts the way the Caribbean does the resorts. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But so we are sourcing and looking, and hopefully something will come through soon. And then we could just jump and go somewhere, because we are in dire need of a break. Okay. I want to say hello to the folks that are in the chat. Naris21, as always, my my supporter, my dear friend, and Miss Cole Peace Fire Zaza. And then she out of here with the smoke. Hey, Juanki, I finally caught you live. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you're here. Welcome. Cole Peace Sasa. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's giving a spa weekend. Let me tell you, Naris 21. It's like, but you know what? Like, now that I am fully married and the whole nine, I don't think I want to be doing no like spas. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will need to have Incredible Hulk right next to me. It will have to be like a couple situation. And I'm not so very good looking about having some man rub up on my man, drop a bomb on that. I mean, my man. It will be a 187 up in these spa services. You know, NYPD is gonna come through. The reception is gonna be like, he just went crazy. Go down the hall and it's blood splatter every. Like, I just don't, you know. So I don't know. Naris 21. For me, I don't think it's gonna be a spa service. Like, when we went to Mexico, we did do the spa, but and I have the videos. I'm debating, Naris 21, whether or not I'm going to put these videos out of this trip, because I feel like this is like Hulk's and I secret, ultra luxurious like spot, and I don't want anybody to know about it. Yes, I'm gatekeeping. Drop a bomb on that. Absolutely. Okay. We were up in there and we decided to they have like a circuit in the spot, and the way that this particular resort does things, like, they close the spa down just for you. So it was just Incredible Hulk and I, okay, at the spa getting the services and stuff. So, and we did like the pools. They have a whole water circuit where you go from hot to cold to lukewarm to the sauna to like a room with ice, and you're supposed to put the ice all over you, and then you get in the middle, you get in this other like shower that has like jets all over like that, and it starts from the bottom like that all the way up and then back down. It does like twice, and it's like freezing water, and it's just like. And then after that, what we did was we did get manicures and pedicures. Two really nice old ladies. I feel very comfortable with them. I felt comfortable with her touching my husband's feet. They were older Mexican ladies, and it was just us. And then, we did the manicure right facing this way, and then she was like, "Oh, I want to put them so they can see the view." And then we went around and we sat on the couch, and we had the whole spot to us. Like I said, they closed the spot down just for whoever's getting the service, right? And then she opened that, and I could just see oh my God, the Caribbean Ocean. Is that the Caribbean? No, the Gulf of Mexico. The Gulf of Mexico. It was just so beautiful. Like, we literally passed out and fell asleep as these ladies were doing the thing. So, yeah, it's giving some type of relaxation like that, Naris 21, but that particular excursion that my husband and I took, I'm only doing it once a year because it breaks the bank, okay? So, I wouldn't feel, I couldn't justify us going there twice in 1 year. Like, once a year, fine, yeah, that makes it. Twice a year, aside from everything else that we got going on, no, that's not, I wouldn't feel fiscally responsible if I did something like that. Okay? Absolutely not. But, yeah, it's giving, I want to go away. It's giving, jump on a plane, and all that. Naris 21, I wanted to let you know that Mr. Chow's downtown, Mr. Chow's, yeah, because remember, they ran up in here saying that I've never been to Mr. Chow's and to show them the receipt, okay? But I'm going to send you, Mr. Chow's has a nice special going on, 4-course meal, appetizers, and a bottle of Moet for the table. Drop a bomb on that. All the influencers are doing it. I'm going to send you the information. I think it's a nice outing. You would enjoy it. I'm trying to plan something to go down there with Incredible Hulk soon, but I'm going to send you the information because I think you would. Yes, girl, yes. Mr. Chow's, okay? Mr. Chow's downtown. He just opened up a new one downtown next to the Dream Hotel, right next to the Dream Hotel. And it's they got it going on. So I'm going to send you we were right here. Anyway, without further ado, I said that today was going to be a wild walk on the a Lar Hard and Uncut walk on the wild side. I was informed, Naris 21, in case you miscall peace, Zaza. I need an update on the. I need an update on the Dildors guy. I can't remember the channel. The Dildors? The Dildors. Who was doing the Dildors? I can't. You listen. It's just like a blur to me. It's like a blur to me. Who was doing the Dildors? There's so many power bottoms around here. You got the one with the can opener, with the can, the radioactive can collector. Oh, wow. Now we know why he was collecting cans. Because initially he told us, Miss Cole Peace, he told us that he liked them beer can size, the circumference. He liked the beer can size, and so then eventually we found out he was collecting cans. Wow, it all makes sense now. Drop a bomb on that. Drop a bomb on that. And listen, if it's a lie, she told it. Okay, if it's a lie, she told it. Because where do I get this from? I don't make this stuff. I don't sit here and start filling out scripts and shit like that. These people have gotten on here and told us their truth. And then when we come back and give them their truth, they're ashamed and embarrassed about their truth. And there's no redemption. There's no, coming back out of the darkness. There's none of that. It's just filth and dirt and gutter snipe mess. Okay? Drop a bomb on that. Gutter snipe mess. All right? Backstabbing, my man, their man, they man, our man, us man. I mean, we have seen it all up in these streets. But, I like to handle my crazies one crazy at a time. I want to make a clarification. Okay? And I want to thank the sources. It came to me. Via a very reputable source that we are no longer going to Belize, Miss Cole Peace and Naris 21. If y'all have been getting your passports together because y'all want to go to Belize to the secret island vacation awards, what was it now? And it came to my attention that it had been deleted, excommunicated. You are out of it. It was out of the schedule. It was, I'm going to collect all this money. Shish, Trish, shh. Allegedly had bamboozled and hoodwinked everybody's monies and took, because I've been trying to go to the event called Miss Cole Peace since November, 2 Novembers ago. 2 Novembers ago, I said it. I wanted to support a fellow New Yorker, okay? Even when people were saying that the bitch was scamming, stealing, and perpetrating, I said, no, that's a fellow New Yorker who's trying to make it. She's trying to put together an event, okay? She gave us 3 different locations. We sourced all 3 locations. We looked at the locations. We understood the scamation of it all, but I was willing to pay a table. Okay, I was willing to sponsor a table so that some of our most coveted beef sector entertainers sat there. I mean, last time we looked at it, right, before there was an island, when it was still in New York City at 34th Street between 8th and 7th Avenue, hole in the wall bar that the college kids go to, okay? It was supposed to be like a 13-hour extravaganza. Drop a bomb on that. Oh, it was all types of levels of ticketing. You were going to have different access to some of the most salacious content creators in this sector, because it was just for this sector, right? Then, that scamation, the date moved 3 times. They kept the money 3 different times, and now they have birthed a different event, which was they were going to fly international with half these people who are felons and cannot get on a plane that's heading outside of the United States. Drop a bomb on that, but I digress. Okay? All right? So they were going to travel to they no longer call it a third world. It's called now a developing country, to the developing country of Belize. I bet you half them bitches didn't know where in the map Belize was, but they was heading to Belize. All right, but recently, Naris 21, I heard via pigeon and writings on my wall, a very reputable source, that the event was canceled. Drop a bomb on that. Now, y'all know, we get up in here. We really get up in here. Like, I like to think of us up in this channel as a power top. We want to drill all the way into the bone marrow. I mean, it's going to be no space, no gap. It's going all the way in. We are digging all the way until we come out of your throat. I want to dig so deep into whatever scamation they got going on that I'm going to be playing with I'm going to be boxing the tonsils from back there. Okay, that's what I want to do. Okay. So I said, wait a goddamn minute. No. I made like 2 videos promoting, abating, and aiding the situation, encouraging you, Naris 21, to get your passport and go to the island of Belize with this amazing, incredible cast. So this requires us taking a deeper look. So is everybody ready? Because I'm about to give it without lube. Okay, drop a bomb on that. Some power bottoms, that's how they like it. So, oh, by the way, if you have stumbled upon my channel, if you have not noticed by now, today is a very salacious adult theme night. So if you are offended by colorful language, please feel free to exit. Okay, there are 4 exits. 2 in the front and 2 in the back. Okay? Be out. Let's just see. Miss Cole P says, I'm too scared to travel. Trump might not let me back in. Trish is insane. Listen, absolutely. Shush, Trish. And not deep throating, but no, I guess, no, they're power bot. We are power tops going through the back. And I'm going to be standing right at the back of that's how deep I'm going to get. At the back of the tonsils, and I just want to box the tonsils from the back, okay? Box the tonsils from the back, okay? Box the tonsils from the back, okay? Baby, you got it right there, right? Okay, you got 16 bars? Okay, 16 bars. Baby, got it. We're here giving you content and recording drops and hooks at the same time. Okay? Enough. I have kept you a dark hole. Listen, you got some people up in here that okay? Why you think they're single and lonely? Lonely. They can't even give it away for free because they got no elasticity, because they got no grip. Okay, even when they try to squeeze, it's like, they're like, hello. That's what happens when you got community a-hole, when you are a young gay dude in the urban setting. Not my story, but seen it all the time. They slutted themselves out, and now in their older age, their mid-30s, late 40s, ain't nobody want them because there's no grip up in there. Okay, there's no grip up in there in Naris 21. People like to hit a wall. They want to work for it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, work for it a little bit. That's white people. That whole hello. That's some other. Okay, let's go ahead. This deserves that we get a little closer. Bam. Okay, let's go ahead. Y'all remember this? Oh yes. Y'all hear me? Y'all remember this? This is the page that has been dedicated. Hold on. Listen, like Mariah Carey, I move with my own lighting kit. So I gotta be lit properly at all times. All right. Mariah had it right. Let's set it up right here. Okay. Incredible. Okay. Enough. So I said, oh wait, no, they canceled it. Or they're rebrand. No, ladies and gentlemen, it has not been canceled. As a matter of fact, they gave us a video. Drop a bomb on that. See, it's still here. It's still here. And they gave us a video. So I want us to listen to this video. And then I'll be back with my commentary. I am watching this video with you too. I want you to know that oftentimes I come here, I just gather the clips and stuff like that, but I don't see them because I want to have a live reaction with you guys. So, Naris21, Miss Cole, peace. Have y'all seen this already? Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. See, she fucking up already. 14. Somebody gonna do something on this video? 20 seconds in, nothing. 20 seconds in.
Interactive reality show that everyone is talking about on YouTube. Secret Island Vacation Belize. Watch 24/7 live streaming on YouTube for Secret Island Vacation cast members from November 6th to November 10th, 2025. It's the survival of the fittest. Join the cast as they are physically, mentally, and spiritually challenged on a private island in the beautiful Placencia, Belize on Secret Island Vacation.
Okay, Lady Sparkle. So they have a video now. Drop a bomb on that. They actually have a marketing video. And yes, Naris21. At first I thought that was a black man. I was like, oh, at least she's giving, a fellow black performer a job, right? And then I was like, oh no, this is AI, and she probably put in there AI black male announcer or something like that. This is Lady Sparkle, Lady Sparkle Smooth. Is it a lady or is it a boy? Is it a lady or is it a boy? Beef Sector 8, the announcer. Oh, is this who's talking? Is this who's talking right now? We know Demetra lit all day. She's from the beef sector, and she's the strategist. The strategist. Okay. She is giving executive in that picture. Ciao. Cream. Kream. I'm sorry. It's giving stripper to me. It's giving stripper name to me. Mo 3 sector. First lady of SKO gang. The godmother. This is the godmother. Okay. Oh. We got a mystery person. Naris21. This will be Naris21 spot. Naris21. And it could be the contributor. Naris21, the contributor. Oh, a flight attendant. Okay, this is the flight attendant. The flight attendant. Okay. Flying all over the place, consuming. Oh, we got a lot of like blanks. What? Brooke Valentine. She's the CEO of Beef Sector 8. You don't get me the fuck out of here. The boss wife. Okay. She's the wife. I'm his wife. Brooke and Malik. Beef Sector 8. Beef Sector's favorite married couple. Really? Says who? They're the Beef Sector's favorite married couple? Really? Okay. Sukahantas from the Mo 3 sector. She's the superstar. She better blow me the fuck away. She better blow me the fucks away. Because the title superstar, I think superstar and I envision. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Naris21. I see shoulders bopping and the head moving and 30 pounds of wig just like flying across the face and fans, blowing my hair. Beyonce's coochie's never hot Because she's up there in her bikinis. People think that the fan is for the hair. No, the fan is for the cooch. Drop a bomb on that. Nearest 21. Okay, in case you did not know. Why do you think she's up there with bikinis? All open, gyrating and stuff, just trying to get it aired out, okay? After all that dancing and running around and up and down stairs and stilettos and 30 pounds of wig and holding a microphone. You gotta hold the microphone, go down the stairs and throw your wig at the same time. Of course her chach is sweaty. Sweaty and moist and wet and, you know, and God forbid it's one of them days. It's one of them days and she gotta be plucked up. And them hot ass lights, let me tell you, I know about them hot ass lights. I listen, when I finally made it to Off-Broadway and I was doing Rent, and I, even in tech, wasn't as bad as on performance day. And they're getting ready that I already was on stage, but as a boy, you don't really feel it, you know, even though I had layers and because it's supposed to be winter. And then I go and they got me ready, got me together in angel, the whole angel garb, the, you know, Mrs. Santa Claus thing. I remember when they're like, Angel, do much sooner. And I'm coming out. Now, it's 21, I tell you that the words were coming out of my mouth. The movement was there. But I remember at one point, I literally felt like my body was outside of my body. My spirit was outside of my body. Drop a bomb on that. I almost had like a fucking panic attack. Never stopped singing and dancing and performing. But I was like, oh my God, these lights. I saw the lights, the wig, it's sticking to my face. I feel a drop of sweat going down my back, down the microphone line, right into the fucking crack. Okay, I'm in this fucking 8-inch heels, about to jump on this table and jump off the table. And I'm sweating up a storm. Drop a bomb on that. I remember taking off that costume every night and I was completely wet underneath. I think I lost pounds while I was doing that show. More than likely with the jumping and running around and the... let's get back to this. Mink mobbed. Mo sector, Mo 3 sector, mommy sector. She's the prudent. The prudent bombshell. She's a bombshell, y'all. And Aunt T, Manosphere sector, the businessman. What business he pushing? We got Peach. She's from the Mo 3 sector. She's the beauty. Is she a beauty? Is she beautiful? Brains and bureaucracy. Oh, okay. So she's not trying to mess up that face. She's not trying to get the face messed up. So she's going to always be proper. Duke Farrow, founder of the Mo 3 sector and Farrow sector. Oh. Woo! I did not know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to woo in your ears, y'all. I did not know we got people naming whole sectors after their name. Okay, all right. He's the wild card.
Who will be the next rising star from Secret Island Vacation, Belize 2025?
Now, this is the part that's bothering me and irritating me. Like, if we're going to do something, let's do it correctly. How could it be a secret island location where you giving us the fucking location? Drop a bomb on that. You can't say it's a secret island vacation, Belize, when the cast knows where they're going and the audience knows where they're going way before the show has even been shot. I know that sentence may not have been very good looking, but it is the beef sector. Okay? Let's continue.
Join us and the cast at the highly anticipated YouTube Streets Awards. Black tie.
Wait. Did she just scramble eggs 3 different events together? Are we on the island to compete Survivor style? Or are we at a black tie carpet award ceremony thing? See, I can't. Shush, Trish, I just can't. Is this an exercise from the loony house that they like. Could you imagine if she's really an inpatient somewhere and this is her 1 hour of like computer resource that they let her do, and they've investigated and they're like, well, she's not really hurting anybody. Let's just, let her just do her. Is this what that? I want you to hear this last line one more time with me, please. Let's go.
At the highly anticipated YouTube Streets Awards Black Tie Gala in Belize on November 9th, 2025. Who will be the next rising star from Secret Island Vacation Belize 2025? Join us and the cast at the highly anticipated YouTube Streets Awards Black Tie Gala in Belize on November 9th, 2025, honoring top-notch content creators and influencers from marginalized sectors who shape our digital world. For exclusive...
Okay. Drop a bomb on that. I don't get it. Is it me? I can understand if it's me. Narish, and want to miss call piece. If it's me, y'all can say it's you. You're slow. You don't know nothing. You're dumb. You don't know nothing. You don't get it. Is it me? Or did I hear 3 different events there? Is it an award ceremony? Is it a black tie gala? Or are we in the island of Belize, in the secret island of Belize? And if I know it's Belize, then it's not a secret, right? Competing and challenging us mentally, physically, and spiritually. That's what they said. That's what she said. This is what happened. She definitely used an AI machine or program. She wrote a script. And she didn't even have the decency or tenacity, SAT word, to review the damn script before she put it through the, text to speech AI program. Because clearly, them 2 parts are from 2 different scripts. Drop a bomb on that. You gotta be effing kidding me. And we're supposed to take this serious. Let's continue.
Behind the scenes, footage of the red carpet. Subscribe to Hush and Move Media. See the final cut on Uscreen, January 28th, 2026 for $19.99.
Ah, shit. Here we go. Here's the scam. Here's the next set of scams for $19.99. Here's Miss Coles. It smells like a scam to me, throwing everything at the wall. But Miss Cole, I don't know if you're familiar. This event has been going on for almost 3 years now. Every time it just gets pushed, tickets get sold, a whole thing gets presented to people, and it never takes place. Okay? And you never hear anybody getting the refunds. So now we're finding out that if we want to watch, which really what's going to happen is one person from any of these sectors is going to record the whole thing and then put it out, drop a bomb on that, and do commentary. Miss Cole, that's what's going to happen. Naris 21. That's what's going to happen. So I don't know who they're kidding with this screener. But let's continue. $19.99. Well, boy, has the scam and the pricing gone down. Because at the beginning, it was like $900 for this, $700 for that, $500 for this. We're at $19.99, okay?
Or annual premium subscription for $199.99. Go to website secretislandvacation.com for updates and for announcements.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. What can I say? I think Miss Trish Lucy, you got some explaining to do. I think Miss Trish, fellow New Yorker, okay, who rents a WeWork space or WeWork space down at Wall Street. Anybody can do that. Naris 21, okay? It ain't that expensive by the hour. She's trying to beat Dr. Umar School scam. I think, Ms. Cole, we should hear from the creator herself. So give me a second. Because I told anyone. I told ya we was going to get to the bone marrow. I told ya I like to power top my way through all the way to the tonsils. So now, we did some investigative reporting up in here. Hush and Move Media. And because there's been some innuendo, outnuendo goings on, she needed to address people because, it was getting around that it was scamation and that it was canceled. So let's hear what Shush Trish.
It's Sunday, April 27th, 2025 at 9:42 p.m. EST. We're streaming live on Hush and Move Media and Trish, coming live to address all the lies, all the narratives, all the chitter-chatter.
The chitter-chatter. She come in and address you, Naris21. Miss Cole, she saw you in the background laughing and pointing and letting people know that it was a scam. And certainly Miss Views of You. Drop a bomb on that. She better not say one thing about me, because I ain't nobody up in here. I'm just a mere supporter of content. She's a fellow New Yorker. I want her to succeed. Okay? I want her to shine. Okay? I want her to shine. And I'm very interested. We're not going to listen to an hour and 36 minutes and 40 seconds of what Shish Trish has to say, but I am interested in hearing what's the goings. So let's go ahead and move this a little bit along. Hold on. I got to move something out of the way first that is harassing me. Okay. And now I want to just...
Yeah, and Trish. Again, it's Sunday, April 27, 2025.
Girl.
Not too much time on here. So that was a lie. This lot about...
Okay, girl. Okay, here we go.
Smash it. Smash it. Good night.
Please hit that like button.
Morning, good afternoon, wherever you are.
This is the presidential address we've been waiting for, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Shish Trish addresses her loyal fans.
All in the world, this is Trish, aka Trish Van Buren, reporting live on my YouTube channels, Hush and Move Media. And
girl, just get to the meat and potatoes. Ain't nobody. They found you how they found you. Van Buren is such a powerful last name. It's a shame. It's a shame. You complete the sentence. It's a shame that.
Trish. Again, it's Sunday, April 27, 2025. It's 9:46 p.m. EST. And we're live to discuss Secret Island Vacation Belize and the YouTube Streets Awards 2025. It's not canceled.
Okay? Y'all heard it from the scammer's mouth. It is not canceled, Naris21. How dare you?
It's not canceled.
Okay? Just read my book. How dare you? Miss Viewers of You. How dare you? Okay? It ain't Miss Cole. How dare it ain't canceled. Okay? It's just been elaborated a little bit more. So the scam, it's a scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the bullshit. Okay?
I see there's a lot of narratives that occurred because Honest or Dishonest Row went live to out his expression, his feelings.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Trouble in paradise. Trouble in Okay. He strikes again. Okay. Oh wait, hold on a second. I
wanted some loving.
Oh.
I wanted a good response. Oh, wow.
He wanted a good response, and when Miss Van Buren said no, he said, I am going to turn my mic on and let everybody know. You gotta chill. Nice to see you. You are here just in motherfucking time.
No, I didn't need to do all that shit in 3 months.
Ooh.
You should have contacted
Miss
me.
Van Buren, you
because
getting
I
it.
was feeling very much like I'm about sick of this one-sided type shit.
Ooh.
That's what I was feeling.
That's what
at
he was
that time.
feeling.
I'm like, I keep on hitting him up, trying to see how he's doing, and he don't give a fuck about me. So nah, I was sick and tired. That's why.
He was sick and tired of being sick and tired. Let's continue. Miss Van Buren. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hearing this for the first time. I don't even know. I did not know. I swear to you. I did not know. I did not know this honest hoe had anything to do with the drama. Let's continue to listen to Miss Van Buren with her presidential address.
About my business operations, which I understand that he cares a little bit about me. He cares a lot about delivering new content on his channel. And he cares a whole lot about, getting that Simon. Yes, it is very true that Simon and I, for the last year and a half, have attempted to work together on the YouTube Streets Awards first and solely, and then Secret Island Vacation and the YouTube Streets Awards for the last few months.
Oh, trouble in paradise. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. They had to chill, okay? They had to chill with whatever was going on and deliver us the content. God, they have one mission and one mission only. Deliver us the content. We want it. I want it.
A lot of you have your own opinions, not Drunk Simon that's on panels, not Kendra G's Simon, not this Simon, not right. As we know, there are a lot of people on YouTube who are different.
Okay. I'll go with you. There's also a lot of mental illness. There's a lot of loneliness. There's a lot of trash. There's a lot of Decepticons. There's a lot of deceptions. There's a lot of smart people too. But everything else trumps the amount of people who use their smarts. So let's continue.
Offline, they have certain characters. And yes, he was drunk and belligerent, but there was some expertise, some professionalism, and documentation. Dishonest Row was talking about documents he had of Simon where he lost it all and gained it. And you can't tell anything from documents about someone's life. You have.
Girl, actually, Miss Van Buren, one from the Law family, you can't, I'll give you this. You can't see everything from dockets. However, dockets can paint a pretty picture, especially for people who are experienced, especially people who have lived a certain life and have greater knowledge, and they're not easily bamboozled or hoodwinked. Shout out to Miss View. I learned that word from Miss View. Hoodwinked.
Have to really be in it. So that was a lie. This is why we call him Dishonest Row. He is honest about his opinions with Simon, but he is not in the know. He's not in the know.
Ooh.
And of course,
she said he don't know shit. Drop a bomb on that. That's what she said. He ain't no shit. Period.
I did my research on Simon more than Roe or anybody else could ever. But again, all of the information that Dishonest Row received, I received as well, on top of a lot of other shit. Okay, so yes, I did due diligence. Yes, I checked out Simon. I know his first, his middle, his last name. I know a lot about Simon. Not everything, but a lot.
Okay, let me just piece it all together. I don't know what Simon's criminal history was. I don't know if it's just financial issues, and if he's having financial issues and then he's trying to produce a thing that might be questionable. Although that, that not necessarily mean that he's not a good producer. It could be that just a venture wasn't good enough and it didn't hit or didn't take. Now, if there's criminal history in the sense of, physical attacks or stealing something, forgery, fraud, I would be very, very, very concerned about leaving the country of the United States and going to the developing country of Belize with a bunch of people I just met off the internet. Drop a bomb on that. You gotta be very dumb to do that. But even greater dumb, which is not a sentence, but it is the beef sector, but even greater dumb to go into business or get in bed with somebody like that. Let's continue.
A lot about Simon, enough to broach taking him seriously as an investing partner.
Okay,
bringing
investor.
2 other investing partners on the Secret Island Vacation LLC. I set this up.
Wait. Now it's the Secret Island in. Wait, what? Why? It's so stupid. And I see it coming, and I see it for what it is, that I can't even articulate and put the sentences together. Miss Viewers of You has walked into the room. Miss Viewers of You, you're going to want to rewind this, Miss View. I have missed 52 minutes. Yes, you have. And I'm telling you, you're going to want to go back, Miss View. I want to say, with all due respect, the Secret Island Vacation Belize, which is oxymoron, jumbo shrimp, little giant. Is it a secret, or do we know it's Belize? How could it be a Secret Island Vacation Belize? And you have the location. Replay is already set up. Thank you, Miss Viewers of You. Yes. You're going to want to hear this from the beginning, because it's just lunacy all around. And so it is not canceled, Miss Viewers of You. We found out that this honest hoe, the row, Trish was in the dance challenge last night. Oh, I didn't know there was a dance challenge, Miss View. I'm still getting up over that. I have been, Miss View, finalizing, not canceled. It is not canceled. Absolutely not. And she just went in there saying that this honest hoe, the hoe, you must see it later tonight. Where is it? Where can I find it? I would like to see it. Where can I find it, Miss View? My God, today, tomorrow, and every day. Okay? Today, tomorrow, and always. And so she said that this honest hoe, the dishonest hoe, okay? The dishonest hoe lied on her character, defecated upon her character, and some other investor who apparently has a rap sheet or court cases or some bullshit like that. So let's continue. But Miss View, you're gonna want to rewind this. I'm not gonna retire it just for you, Miss View. All right, let's go.
A bunch of times. If you remember and you recall the UTB Streets Awards, right? And Secret Island Vacation is hosted by Hip Hodic Helps Inc., the nonprofit 501c3. When Simon was acting like he was going to be an investing partners with his 2 other associates, I mean, if I'm never going to show the emails, but if I showed you the thousands.
Miss View, no, we are supporting I'm supporting my fellow New Yorker. I hate her, but Miss View, drop a bomb on that. Woo. Oh, Miss View. It's straight up lunacy. It's lunacy. Let's continue. Like I said, we won't do the whole video in this seating, ladies and gentlemen, because, but show the emails. No, she won't do that. She won't do that, baby. She won't do that.
Of emails, you would be like, this nigga got too much time on his motherfucking head. Because you would believe it too. We've had meetings, video meetings. We've had countless calls, countless everything to make me feel some form of comfortability that this was real, that he is interested, he is committed, and he would be moving forward in a professional manner.
When we really think about it, let me do this hand with the 60, okay? When we really think about it, Miss Van Buren has been at this for almost 3.5 years. Miss View, drop a bomb on that. Miss View, I won't put it up on the screen, but somebody from the box down there says, the lies this delusional bitch says, and Simon is a nutcase too. I cannot. Miss View, I was saying, what if this is the 1 hour she gets at the nutcase, at the nut house? They let her play with a phone and a computer, and they're like, well, she's not really hurting anybody. Everybody knows she's crazy, so just let her play. This is her computer, her 1 hour break from the padded room that she's in, 23 hours out of the day, and they let her, this is her exercise, they give her a little laptop for her to just and she's out there playing CFO, CEO, Commander-in-Chief. Let's continue.
Unbeknownst to a lot of people on the streets, Simon does have a history of being in the entertainment industry. And I'm not doxing him because we do have an NDA. What I'm saying.
If you have an NDA, then the whole 8 minutes that we have already done would have already did you in, Donna. You already said way too much, girl.
I can make public.
Okay.
Okay.
Give it to us.
What I won't do is out him completely. I'm being very careful with that.
Okay. Watch carefully, girl.
My brand, so I'm able to come to the public to let them know what is going on as socially responsible I can be. No matter.
You gotta keep that that nonprofit mentality, that grassroots. Okay, keep that grassroots going, girl.
How much cake is on my face about you did business with who?
Woo! Oh, so this goes to your judgment as you're scamming judgment, huh?
Yes, Simon. Yep, I did.
Ooh,
okay,
girl.
What I'm saying is the event isn't canceled because although I trusted him and I thought his integrity was intact and his character was intact offline for months. Yeah, he went in and out. And
her pussy? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was thinking out loud. I was working on a joke and it just slipped. I'm sorry. I was literally working a joke in my head and it just came out. Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. My bad. See, it's this improving mind. When we're performing on improving, we're always working, and I was hearing the line, and I'm sorry. Ooh, I was working on a joke, and then it just, wow. Let's continue. My bad. I apologize.
Yes, my son saw some red flags where he himself would not get involved, but he did refer other high-quality production companies to work in this lane for me.
I told you he is working on dragging her on his back. It's you. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I hate this sector. Here we go.
Again, I don't know why he did what he did.
What did he do?
And how he did it.
But
time is of the essence. And I went live earlier than I told you guys when I was at the track because I really got to get to work. I don't have time to be on YouTube explaining.
This is the lady who does not have time to be on YouTube, who's on YouTube every single day. Have y'all noticed that? She's very busy. She got to get to the WeWork space that she's renting by the hour down on Wall Street. She got to get there. New York City train system is not very reliable. But she's there. She needs 100K. Wait, no. Wait, what? She's not going to tell us that, right? She's not going to tell us that, Miss View.
debunking narratives, doing all that shit. I have to work. So that's why I'm doing this one and done. And then I'm going to pull back so I can do my best with finding and securing the funding that we need for the show production.
Here we go with the motherfucking funding. She said it already in a previous video. Here we go. Every single time this lady is putting together an event, here we go with the funding. When is she? 100K. 100K. A production company, an investor, a sponsor is going to put up 100K to deal with people from the Mo3 sector. Drop a bomb on that. From the Mo3 sector. Okay? And can't even raise $5 in this category. From the really, an investor is gonna give her 100,000K to put together a production where one of the producers has some type of criminal or interactions with the court system where there's a paper trail enough to have people question and give it a side eye. Another one that just lives in fantasy land, who's always so busy because she has to work, but she's on YouTube every single day. They're going to write up check for a production from a group of people that have no tangible, nothing from previous work. Their name is associated with dirt, garbage, and trash. And somebody's just going to sign in the middle of a motherfucking recession, drop a bomb on that. I mean, you just cannot make this shit up. The delusions, the fantasy, the lies. And still, there will be people who will try to go along with this and fall for it. People like a dishonest the hoe. Okay? Who's butthurt and apparently went and made videos bad-mouthing and spilling the tea and the beans on this production. Let's continue.
As unrealistic to some of you as, you know, I have to try. That's what my job is. I can't cry over spilled milk where a lot of you would probably said it's canceled, give up. I can't believe she trusted Simon. All that shit, y'all would probably give up right now. Bitch, this ain't real. It's real to me.
She ain't talking to me.
I worked 4 years on this.
4. Okay, so I was mistaken. Initially, I thought it was 3.5. The bitch just said 4 years. And she just called me a bitch too. So 4 years. And she still can't get the scam right. I'm about to pull your New Yorker scamation card off away from you. Okay? Because you got to give that card back, Miss Van Buren. You are making us look bad. You're supposed to be coming from the mean streets of New York City. Okay? Born on Mean Street, right across from Ugly Road. Okay? Miss Van Buren. 4 years. 4 years, Miss Viewers of You.
Simon attached himself publicly to my project. That's one of the reasons why I thought he was serious, because who would go around to the cast and interrogate them and interview them to ensure they actually are coming?
See, here's where you fucked up, Miss Van Buren. Okay, you don't cast this a year out when dealing with these type of people. And yes, I said these type of people. Yeah, I did drop a bomb on that. Yeah, I know exactly what I mean by that. Okay? Okay? Bottom of the barrel. Low funds. Okay? No means to generate funds. Check collecting. Able-bodied, but check collecting. Okay? You don't a year out until you have your funding. Your sponsor is in place. The checks are in the bank. The equipment has been bought in. You don't cast a year out for something that you don't even have the funds for. And you're supposed to be a businesswoman? You're supposed to be a businesswoman. You know how to run a business. And this is the ideology and mentality that you brought to this. Let's continue. We're gonna do this in stages, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna timestamp this because it is 8:08, and I do have to spend some time with my husband, the Incredible Hulk. I'm about to go wash some strawberries and some grapes. And no, we are caught up with Beyond the Gates. There's no Beyond the Gates tonight, but Naris 21. Guess what I'm forcing Hulk to do? We went back. We took it all the way back, okay? All the way back to Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 1 with Deshaun Snow. Drop a bomb on that. Ooh. And so we are starting from scratch. Scratchity, scratch. Tell Mr. Hulk, I say, hey, he's up in here. You know, Miss View. Let me tell you, Miss View. I love me, my Incredible Hulk. And Naris and everybody who wants to hear my Incredible Hulk. I am just so happy with my Incredible Hulk. I was telling the audience, Miss View, that I've been MIA. I think I'm going to be concluding soon, actually, because I actually do want to go spend time with my husband. I've been MIA because I was finishing a certification. You know, I have different levels of degrees. You know, certain people got 7 degrees and they have the pleasure of driving for Uber, but they're not the only ones with multiple degrees. And so ever so often, I have to get recertified. So this is why my cover, you see me in my graduation cap. Okay, my graduation cap, because I just been very focused on studying, and I gotta study these chapters and then take these assessments, and all of that equals my recertification of one of the certifications that I have. So I've been doing that, and just running the home, Miss View. We left at 10:41. She ain't talking about shit. We already know what she's about. Okay, we already know it's a scam. We already know it's a scam that Todd set up to come to us with the bullshit. Drop a bomb on that. I will continue to keep abreast of the situation. I will continue to keep abreast of the situation. But Ms. View says, I still have one class for something secret. Yep, exactly, Ms. View. She ain't say shit. There we go. Absolutely. There we go. Back up, Naris. Back up. She ain't saying shit. We know she ain't saying shit. When she just said she gotta go back with the funding, girl, how much longer does the funding, how long? You the worst fundraiser in the entire history of fundraising. Okay? Give it up. It ain't happening. Get it together. That dance challenge proved it. Sad that it got flagged. What was it? Would they gyrating? Would their clothes come out? Well, I think the only reason they would flag it is if the music was unapproved or whatever, or if there was some type of nudity, or did the radioactive can collector get on the bed and tell Bless Holly Walkins and her wigs to kiss his rectum, and then bend down and opened it up, and we saw the turtle in the black hole? No pun, yes pun. Remember that, Miss View? Remember when the radioactive can collector used to come out here with that flaccid and just dirty, nasty, dingy, smelly, stinking in that dungeon he called the room, and he used to just throw beer in the thing, pee in bottles, drop it on the floor. Got up there, he was telling Bless Watkins to kiss his ass, and then he turned around and bent down and opened it up, and it was that's when we saw the warts. Drop a bomb on that. That's when we saw the HPV. Okay? And I don't care what anybody says to me. Oh, defecation of character. There ain't no defecation of character. It appeared to me that when he bent down and told Holy Bless Watkins and her wigs to kiss his rectum, and he then began and proceeded to grab one cheek and grab the other and went like this and showed to the YouTube streets. That's before the filter, the AI machine could detect, porous anal crevices. And we saw in there, you could see all the gray matter and the warts. And Miss View says, I remember that. Drop a bomb on that. The gray warts and the matter. of the HPV. I'm just saying. Ms. View says the music probably got it, but 88 showed her arse and tits, which was the best thing for the show. Okay. Wow. Who hosted it? Ms. View. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Mother has entered the chat. Thank you, Mother. Always supporting. Thank you. I'm always in the clouds. I'm loving Beyond the Gates. Mother, thank you. Thank you. And let me just say this. TMO hosted it and Mother was in it. Oh, I wish I would have caught it. You know, I don't get, I guess my algorithm has changed, so I don't get a lot of stuff anymore. You know, what can I do? You know, but Mother, since you're here, Mother can also confirm that a radioactive can collector once got on his bed naked in the nude, told Bless Holy Water Watkins. Is Bless Watkins still around? Is she still around? I used to love how she was such a, you know, an older lady who used to know how to work her gadgets. Let me get my gadgets. And she was on her iPad from the same iPad she docks half the sector, you know, when she was under the spell of the other one. But I digress. We're not talking about her. But he got on his bed, right? I will put that comment up in a minute. He got on his bed, Mother, grabbed one cheek, grabbed the other, told Holy Water Bless Watkins to kiss his arse, bent down, and then we could see the hole. It was dark. And then it was gray matter around the crevices. And what I think, you know, that it was genital warts up in the anal cavity. He opened up that tunnel and told her to kiss it. Drop a bomb on that. See? Thank you, Mother. Thank you, because they're getting ready to say I'm making shit up. They're getting ready to say that never happened. All of that. Fainted again. Somebody please pick Miss Viewers of you up. Fainted again. Yeah, they're getting ready to say, oh, he's such a stalker. He was watching all this time. Well, you put it on YouTube, didn't you? You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. He absolutely did that. He used to come, and then the AI machine wasn't as fast as it is now that it catches right away. No, that video went on for a good minute. It looked quite leathery and unhealthy. And unhealthy. And Miss Viewers of You says, fuck Blessed. Is she around? I once in a while I sit around and I think about people from the sector. I think about Miss View and Mother all the time. But then once in a while people just run across my mind. You know who ran across my mind? And this is going to be on a serious note. But Tita Talks came across my mind again. And I was like, I wonder how she. So I try to pull her up. The most recent channel is gone or hidden. And the only channel that comes up is the 3-year-old channel, but I think she's already out, but I think she's never gonna come back. So then I fell down the rabbit hole and was watching people make videos about how sad they were. Oh, it's so sad that this happened to her. And very rare did you hear people say the victim and the victim's parents. Okay, which is, you know, we are where we are. I hope that she doesn't. It's unfortunate how all of that went down. You know, it's unfortunate how all of that went down. You know, but so yeah, sometimes I'm just like, oh, you remember this? You remember that? You remember this? You remember that? But that was a sad case, an absolute sad case. But I found myself perplexed because fine, we're not gonna grab her and burn her at the stake, but very rare did I hear people comment on the actual victim, who was an infant, a child, a toddler, and what the parents of that, you know, all the things that those parents must go through, went through, the cycles that they went through, down to how come we made that choice. Because I listen, I don't care how loving, I don't care how, grandma type or whatever. The pedigree is the pedigree. Okay, the pedigree is the pedigree. I love you, but no, not my child. Drop a bomb on that. You know, I love you, but no. Sure, we can have outings. You can come over. I will be right in the motherfucking room. It just makes, I'm like, I was more shocked that that was a job that somebody entrusted her with. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I was more like, wow, okay. They allow her to do that? All right. Anyway, what I was going to say, before I signed off, trust no one. How is she doing? Yolanda is Yolanda. Trust no one. Oh, she clicked off my page so fast, so quick, real fast, real soon. How is she? And Blue Wolf Phoenix Rising. You know, all these people are gone. Or it's just an algorithm who doesn't give them to me anymore. But it is what it is. I did want to say, Mother, thank you for putting us on to Beyond the Gates. My husband, the Incredible Hulk, and I, we have a date. You know, sometimes it's hard for us to watch it throughout the week. So we'll leave like 2 or 3 episodes. And then on the weekends, we'll climb in bed with a bowl of berries and grapes and strawberries and just like binge watch. Absolutely love it. Love what they're doing. Do I prefer the old... I know you asked this, Mother, in your last video. Do we prefer the old Ted or the Temu Ted? Well, Incredible Hulk and I, where I normally don't watch those shows, I have to check that out. Yes, Miss View, I think you will like it. The NAACP is one of the producers, and I love what they're doing. I love how they're doing it. I was a soap opera buff back in the day. All My Children and One Life to Live, because they both shot here in New York City, and I was determined to audition and getting one of them. All Tech can get it. Okay, man. Okay, Mother. All Tech can get it. But let me tell you, Mother, and Incredible Hulk was like, oh, I don't know how this is going to be, because I had like the countdown. I'm like, the new Temu Ted is coming. Temu Ted is coming. Get ready. And we saw the opening scene with Temu Ted. Now, I, come from theater background. I'm used to being able to work with an understudy and see a show with an understudy every other day. And then the one that got the role. Like, I can pull my head out of that. So when I was like, okay, and Incredible Hulk was like, how are they going to do it? Because I'm a soap opera buff back from the All My Children days and One Life to Live days. I know that recast happens once in a while. And what they do is just like in a Broadway show, right before that scene is going to start, they'll say, the role of Ted will now be played by so-and-so. Just like on Broadway, if an understudy has to go in, usually, if it's a scheduled thing, you get a little insert in your playbill. And so by the time you sit down, if it's at least an hour before the show that they make that determination. But if it's not, right before the curtain goes up, they'll say, the role so-and-so will be played by this, that, and the other. And then they start, right? So I was like, that's what they're going to do. And when that Ted, I already knew when he was standing there, I was like, oh, here comes the new Ted. Here comes Temu Ted. Oh, Mother said, I will stretch out the neckline on all his turtlenecks. Drop a bomb on that. Right? The show must go on. Absolutely. Absolutely. So when I saw him standing there, the door opened, and Kat was there, I was like, here comes the new, the Temu Ted. And he started the scene, and they gave him a hard scene to start with. I was like, yup, that's it. I wouldn't be surprised, Mother, if that wasn't the scene that they gave him to audition with, one of the scenes that they gave him. Because I was like, when he sat there and he gave us what he gave us range. He let his scene partner do her thing and get her little tears out. There was a nice pace to it. There was a delivery. I'm sure he worked on this with an acting coach and everything and an agent and all of that. But I was like, when I saw that, an Incredible Hulk said, I don't know if I like the Temu Ted. I said, he's going to be fine. That scene alone, I was like, perfect. You can see that he's definitely a better actor. I wish we had, the body structure, because the old Ted was a darker complexion, and there's been comments all over social media about how this soap opera is only casting light-skinned, and I'm like, not really. There's a rainbow or cornucopia of shades. I don't want to. We don't want to get to the point where we're doing this. oh, well, wait, they can't, we don't want to do that. I felt, but he did bring a different look to the show. He showed up to work. He showed a different, with him, it was a whole different look that we're now missing in the show. So I wish I had that physicality in Timu's acting, but based on that first scene and then every other scene, he was nailing it. I was like, he got it. He's a seasoned actor and he got it. Now, mother, to go to these things that I noticed. I remember for me, I've directed, I produced, I've been in performing. I see it. I see the edits. I see the lighting. I was saying to Incredible Hulk, I want to see when we get back to when Timu Tech comes in and we get back to the living room. I want to see if the picture frame, the picture of him and the wife, is always on the shoulder of the person that's sitting on the couch when they do that angle. I want to see if they're going to remember to take that picture out. And they absolutely took the picture out. He's too soft-spoken, but we got to work with him. But yeah, absolutely. It better be. But mother, did you see when Marquita, yes, her name is Marquita. She's playing Hailey. When she walked in and her little hand thing fell to the floor, and I was like, wait, did the editors and the director left that in? They didn't say cut or let's do it again. And she opened the door to Bill's office, and her little bracelet thingamajig just fell, and we all saw it and heard it, and she just stood there and kept on going. I'm like, I know they're gonna cut this scene. They left that in. Sometimes editors leave shit like that on purpose. But I was like, I know they did this more than one take. I know they have something else in the dailies to work with than there's and Marquita and the thing, and she gonna enter and act like the thing never even fell off her arm. And this is a take y'all gonna use? Really? But we have to remember, and I was telling Incredible Hulk, I said, they shoot 4 episodes in one day. Drop a bomb on that. A soap opera moves like this. They do 12-hour days, and they're shooting 3 or 4 episodes a day. Okay? And they're working with different directors. It's not just one director, one camera, and they're moving around. No, they have different units. And it's like, you're on this unit today, you're on or sets, you're on this set today, and you have people who are dedicated just to that set. And these are the scenes that we're shooting on this set. So they have, I got to look at the credits and see what the credits are giving. It is a new show, so the budget is smaller than an established show, but they still have a good budget. But you could even tell because some of the sets, they just keep using them sets. They just keep using anything in that set. Like the gambling set. You could just one table, mother, one table, and one poker table, and this is supposed to be a casino. Mother says the placement of the tie and Febreze is irritating. I think they're doing that on purpose. Drop a bomb on that, mother. Let me tell you, I think it's so Yes, that's what I was just about to say. Let me tell you, I think everybody on that stage and in that production is in on the joke. And us, okay, people of a hue, we are in on it too. I'm on the boards, reading a lot of the commentary, and the non-melanated people don't get shit at times, but we're like right there. We are right there. When Mona went around and gave people a piece of her mind, and hell was made for people like you, Leslie. Enjoy the burn. Oh no, but I almost dropped the bowl of strawberries and blueberries and raspberries right on the bed. I had him like this and Hulk was eating. I had him like this. When she was in the casino and Eva was giving it to us, because Eva, brava bitch, good actress. I love a young actress that's doing her thing. She ain't that young, but she's doing her thing. Okay, none of them bitches is young. The daughter, the 30-something-year-old daughter playing 16, I'm mad at that, but I'll allow it because I want this to win. But when she was crying and she said, my mom kicked me out, I had to sleep in my car, and she leaned in and put her hand on her and said, good, and grabbed her purse and walked out of that casino, I hollered and almost dropped the ball of, woo! See, that non-melanation writing would have given us that. I was like, ooh. Mother says, I keep waiting for Divine to come through with a bottle of Febreze and red cha-cha heels. I honestly think it's on purpose. Like when that girl, the daughter, the 30-year-old something daughter that's playing 16, walked in from the supermarket with the bottle of Febreze like this, I was like, who the fuck holds up Febreze bottle like that? Oh, Tide. No, it was Tide. Like this. When it has the fucking handle. That's when I realized this is camp and they're doing this on purpose and this is funny. That's why, yes, they're doing it. This is... But mother, before I retire, because it's about to be 8:30 and I want to climb in bed with my Incredible Hulk, and I'm making Incredible Hulk watch Real Housewives from season 1. Yes, with Nene's old nose and all the lipo and the rolls and the eye that was one 3 o'clock and the other one 11. Yeah, I don't know how they fixed that, but remember her eyes used to be like that. We're watching from that point. But I was going to say, oh my God, I forgot. It was about, Original Ted versus Timu Ted. Mother. Well, now that we have had our difficult scene and you went out there, Mother, look at the screen because I'm giving you body. I'm giving you physicality of old Ted, Mother. Okay? I am going to get you your own personal chair. And I'm going to rent you your own personal apartment if you want to stay here. It's the rocking for me. Every scene, Mother. Well, I'm going to do this for you. My beautiful wife. The only time we got some levels of degrees of was when his final scenes, and not even that. Other than that, it's the rocking for me. And I'm like, I know. Okay, maybe he's a diva and the director's afraid to speak to him. Maybe he's a diva and the producers are afraid to speak to him. Maybe he's a diva. That and that nervous smirking. Yeah, like and then I pulled him up and I'm like, he's been in shows, like he's played. I have to, he was in Jay Hutt's movie, Aretha Franklin. He played like a preacher. He's played like little roles here and there, like like a firefighter, like Chicago Hope or something like that. So I'm like, okay, but I'm just like, and it's crazy because like he has this physical body and this presence that he can command the stage. I mean, half his shit is there just based on his looks to be able to, because it's such a different look. He's a unique look. Nobody else in that cast looks like him. So you should be able to walk in and just be, and the smirk and the hands, Yeah, he might have been eye candy to a lot of women, on the screens. But at the end of the day, can he deliver? Does he have range? Can he give us more? Unfortunately, Timu Ted showed us that there is levels to this shit. And gave us that. Now, his soft-spoken voice is something to get used to, but I'm able to, just a couple of episodes, I won't even remember who old Ted was. Drop a bomb on that. Quite frankly. But anyway, I want to thank everybody that came through. Mother, thank you for spending some time with me and us. As always, Miss Viewers of You, thank you. Please rewind me because I gave you your praises, and I also did a little bit of stand-up up there. Mother says, and I ignored Doug till he took his clothes off. Lord, really? Let me tell you, Incredible Hulk and I absolutely hate Ashley and the firefighter storyline. I understand that DEI was, was mostly for white women. And I get it, and I get why they're doing this. But every time, we've been very close to fucking fast forward. We catch it on Paramount at night to fast forward because I just wanted an all black cast. Why can't we just have an all black cast, please? And I see how them writers are doing the Latinos. Okay, no, we do not all have sentences with Spanish in there when the person's not Spanish. I do Spanglish when I'm talking to my mama. I don't do Spanglish when I'm talking to Hulk. So the Mexican actor that they have, that, and then they try to tell us that he's Puerto Rican, the lawyer, Tomas. He's Mexican. He's not Puerto Rican. He's Mexican. And then they got the Puerto Rican, who I thought could have been a better Tomas. He's the instructor, the gym instructor at the club. You know, mother says, I need more Shanice. She needs a broom closet and let me tell you, Shanice, I call her, oh my God, it's escaping my mind. And I know Incredible Hulk is here. Well, oh my God, oh my God, who does she remind us? Oh my God, I went and I saw Ashanti. That's Ashanti's little cousin. Drop a bomb on that. Mother, that's Ashanti's little cousin. Shanice is Ashanti's little cousin. You cannot, there's some actresses here that you're like, oh, that's so and so, that's this type, that's that type. You could just tell. Let me just see. Miss View says facts. Is there a difference between there is a difference. There absolutely is. But it is what it is. Listen, a shout out to these actors who were able to get it. But and listen, if I was to get it, I'd be like, you go play Mexican. When I'm full damn Puerto Rican and Dominican from the mean streets of New York City, tamales o quesito, señor. Just this is a routing for my direct deposit for the check, okay? And stand here with the sombrero. You want me to put the sombrero on and tamales or taquitos? I'll give you whatever they want me to give them. I just adore you and Hulk. Let me just see. I just adore you and Hulk. Mad that I didn't get the beginning. I will unsub and sub again. Okay, Miss View. Mother says, dig this. I want Shanice. Yes. Shanice to take Derek off Ashley. Oh, you are being messy. Oh, Mother's being messy. Oh, Shanice. Shanice can get promoted to supporting. Yes, she can get promoted to supporting. She definitely can. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. I will see you on these mean streets. And have a productive week. Love you all for watching and for listening. Be safe, and I'll see you soon. Peace.